Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Inside the Den. Now today we're going to take a look at Fiesta. This is a free-to-play 3D anime fantasy MMORPG. As you can see right away from the graphics, definitely anime style. Got balloons and wings and all kinds of crazy stuff. But you can see I do have a few characters, a level 27 clever fighter, a level 20 mage, and then a level 7 archer. But we're going to go through the character creation process because I want to show you guys one thing that is brand new. And that's the brand new trickster character class. Now, it's great to see stuff like this because it's always nice to see when games are constantly updating. And this game is constantly updated. It gets regular updates and it has a great player base. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to create a trickster. We're going to show you that unfortunately, even though the game is regularly updated and has a great player base, it doesn't have a lot of customization as far as the character is concerned. So it's just pretty simple. We're going to run through. That's pretty much it. The options are, there's 3 options for hair, 3 options for hair color. And you can see the trickster is essentially kind of your rogue or thief, high DPS style character. So let's get started and jump into the game. So let's select our trickster and let's enter. So there we go, and everybody just kind of hangs out in this little area. But like I said, the game is updated really quite often, and they do a good job of walking you through the very beginning. As you can see, they give you this quick start guide, which talks about getting around, moving the camera, talking to NPCs, and equipping items. And I have this giant thing over my head, and that goes into the tooltip, some of the stuff they were just talking about. Let's talk to this first character and get our first quest. This is one thing that does bug me a little bit, is you do have to kind of go back and forth. You don't have this kind of static screen as far as the quest is concerned. It's not a huge deal, but it's kind of nice sometimes to just be able to quickly go through it, especially when you complete it, when you start a new character and you're going through quests for the second or third time. It's kind of nice to just be able to power through those different things. So yes, I understand she's talking about basically the different keys and stuff like that that'll open up different things, but we'll go through some of that as we're going along. So here you go, press the shortcut key M, world map, press U, different things like that. Just for shits and giggles, we'll take and we'll look at that. So there's the local map, there's the world map, and as you can see, there's just tons of different areas to go and explore, and each one kind of has its their instance based essentially. Now this little guy is really nice as you're moving around, you're getting started. Let's actually pick up her first quest. So there we go. This little guy's nice, and as you level, he'll pop up and he'll show you some different things. Like right now, telling me to go talk to the person that I just spoke to get another quest, and I got that quest. I'm heading off in the direction she told me to, which is essentially to talk to Healer Julia. And you can see the quests, they just use a simple queue, and then they change the color based upon what's going on, whether it's, you know, they have a quest for you, or they you have to turn in a quest to them. And you can see real quick there, she was talking about the health and the spell stones. You can see those are right here, and they're already hotkeyed to Q and E, so you can quickly use them to recover health or to recover spell energy. And then she's talking about your mini house. Yes, I understand. Let's complete that. The mini house is here, and you can use that to rest, or you can use it to vendor and stuff like that. The game doesn't automatically regenerate your health. So you have to use that little house to be able to regenerate your health if you're out of these stones. You can use the stones or you can use the house. As you can see, here's your skill master. We do have different types of skills. We've got active and passive, and then we have our alchemy, which is all your production skills, things like that. Active and passive, we don't have any skills yet, but we did get this learn a scroll, this spell scroll, which is claw swipe, but we don't get that till level 3. There's another tooltip for us. You can see when you click on her, you could purchase, and she has different skills, but they're for different. You can see they've got different level requirements, stuff like that, 5, 7, 9, etc. So let's go ahead and let's go up here. We've got a guy up here that's going to send us outside of town with a quest to start hunting. So you guys can see that. We can start leveling up so we can get to that skill, and we can see what a difference it is, because the skills really do make quite a difference, especially early on. They make a huge difference. You can see there some of the mounts. One of the early mounts, this is this little wooden horse that they let you ride around in. And then later on you can see like that flying dragon, and you've got cats you can ride around on. all kinds of different mounts and stuff like that. So let's go ahead and do sure of course. He sends us out to go kill some mushrooms and different things like that. But you can see on the screen also, you can see you've got we've got our quest right here, and it shows you these little ones right here are denoting areas where the monsters are that we need to kill. So it's kind of nice. Does give you a little help tool tip, so to say. Then you can also see here we do have some other guys with quests, and the reds are quests that we could pick up. The green is quests that we're on right now. And did he drop anything? He didn't. So we're going to go ahead and start killing this slime. And you can see early on I'm not doing very much damage because I have, you know, the basic weapon. Damage is 8 to 13. It does very little damage to these monsters. But once we level up, we will start to see, as you can see here, we leveled up. We got free stat points. You will gain 1 free stat point every time you level up, and you will gain more free stat points each time you advance. So let's go ahead and look at our character screen. So we got the free stat points, and I don't see exactly where it went, but we did get 1 free stat point. Let's close that. We do have these other points. Let's go ahead and throw it into strength real quick to actually increase our damage. So let's see. There we go. Now we're doing 3 damage every time instead of the 1, and these guys are going down a lot faster. So you do want to pay attention to how you design your character as far as those stat points and stuff like that. This guy's telling us we've got some more quests to pick up, but we want to complete the one we're on right now and see if we can't get that done pretty quick. So we do have the L key will open up your quest log, and you can see we're on this quest. We've got 4 or 5 slimes. We're going to head over into this area right here and start, because the imps and the mushrooms are out there that we need to take out anyways. So one other thing that I want to show you guys about is quest related. So you got the adventures and instance, but you also have these kingdom quests. And the kingdom quests are basically these large group quests, and I'm going to actually show you them all. So you can see they're all listed here, and we're going to sort them by title. And you can see they do have a level requirement, and then they've got a begin time, which is basically the recruit time is the time of day that actually happens. And then it says whether it's on schedule or late, and the number of participants. And you can see down here you got the quest detail, which goes through all the different things that you need to do to defeat Gordon Master in designated amount of time. Now this is one of the early ones, this Golden Hill adventure that starts at level 20, and where is the you got King Kong Phino Mess, King Slime Counterattack. Now that's the very first one you'll go on. You can start doing it at level 5. Number of participants, time limit is 50 minutes, and you can see that they've got different start times, and there's a ton of them. So they happen at all different times of the day, 1,300 hours, 1,500 hours, stuff like that. So you can almost always find one that's coming up. So you do want to do those, because not only are they good for let's go ahead and go through and harvest this wood. Not only are they good for there's quests that they actually have, but they're also really good for items and learning to kind of party up. So you can see there we did harvest a little bit of wood from this. You do want to harvest different items because they are good for when you do get to the point when you're making potions or making scrolls or things like that. And you will get into that different stuff because it becomes a very integral part of the game as far as having the potions and having scrolls. A lot of times the scrolls will be very advantageous when you're really far away. You're going to be able to use those scrolls to zoom pretty quick back to town to be able to turn in quests and sell items that you have. Because even though the game let's cancel that real quick. Even though the game does give you the 2 bag slots, and it seems like you have a lot of space, they do pile up pretty quick. And just like any of these games, you do start to pick up all kinds of different items, and you will pile up the items in your bag pretty quick. The game does give you storage, which we'll look at when we go back to town. But as far as that's concerned, that's also limited. And even with that storage, you do have a lot of items that you're going to get that are going to essentially be there for you to craft and use those production skills. And so when you are doing those, you want to be able to stash as much stuff as possible. So let's go ahead and take out one of these speedy slimes. We already have all the slimes we need, but we need one more kill to level 3, and then we'll be able to assign our skill. I actually died, so let's respawn real quick and see if we can't. This time let's use one of our stones, heal up. Let's take out one of these slimes, which should level us. He should go down quick, and there we go. We leveled up. So now we can use our skill, and let's go to the skill screen, and there it is. And we do have one skill point. And we can basically, when you have skills and you want to use your skill points, you have different options. So you can increase the level of skill's basic power. You can decrease the spell power that it uses. You can increase the effect time, or you can decrease the cool time of the active skill. So we're going to go ahead and increase the power. So there we go, and it creates these little dots on there every time you add that. So let's complete. Let's close that, and let's assign it a hotkey. So let's click on it. We're going to drag it down here. I want to move my item pickup, and let's assign it right there. And you'll see now that we've got that assigned, we are able to take some of these other monsters down really quick. It wants me to click this thing. Death penalty, you lose experience every time you die. You have 2 minutes after each death for a cleric to revive you. So there's no clerics, and I'm early level, so I just released. And we're going to cruise down here and take out some of these imps. They are down here and around the corner, and they're part of my quest. And let's see what we got here. Let's go take him out real quick. Let's auto attack, and let's use our skill. You can see there it did 24, and what looked like an additional, looks like my crits are doing far more damage now. Almost died again. We don't want to do that. So let's take out another one, and let's use our skill first so we can get a good jump on taking him down. And you can see they're a little bit more powerful, so I'm only able to do 2 damage to them, but I did miss out on the very vital assigning of my skill point. So I do have 1 skill point. Let's assign it to strength, and so we can do some more damage. So there we go. Let's go ahead and see if we do more than 2 points of damage on my regular hit. So there we go. We're doing 3 again. And we're back down to 2. So, but at least we took him out, and that was the final one that we needed. So let's head back, and I think we need 1 more mushroom to complete this, and that's all right. Nice thing is point of click, you can, as far as movement is concerned, you can click really far away and you can just go ahead and move while you're doing other stuff, either looking at your inventory or organizing things like that. Let's go ahead and kill this mushroom. He's right up here. Take him out real quick so we can finish our quest. But graphically, you can see, like I said, very anime style, very much along the lines of many of the different anime games. You can see way off into the distance. Let's try this hero slime. Let's see if we can take him out. He's doing some decent damage to us. Let's heal up. And it looks like he's got some little dots showing up on the side of him. Not exactly sure what those are for, but they do increase every single time I use my skill on him. So not totally sure exactly what that was for, but let's rest in our home, and you can see that's when the regeneration takes place. It doesn't automatically regenerate, so you do have to use your home to regenerate. Let's end rest, and let's actually cruise off here because we're going to go and turn in our quest, and we will level up again to level 4 and see how far we can get into the different levels here. So that guy's name is Master IP. Let's take out some of these mushrooms, see if we can't take some of them down really quick since they're all grouped up here. Let's just take that guy out. Did a nice little critical for 89, so we took him out. We one-shotted him. Let's pick up some of these items. There we go. Got a bunch of items to pick up. And that actually almost leveled us up. So maybe when we get it, there's one of the cats that you can ride around. Maybe when we get in here, we'll get a little bit closer to almost getting to level 4. Well, we will definitely get level 4 when we turn in this quest, but maybe we'll even get level 5. So let's see what we can do. Let's look at some of these other hotkeys we got down here. We've already looked at the help key, which brings up that quick start guide. We looked at our character info, which we use to assign additional stat points. You can either click that or hit C. You can go to the Fiesta store, which is their cash shop. Got our inventory there. We've got our skill info. We've got our quest log, community feature. This is essentially where you can just add your friend list, your guild academy, monarch, which is essentially like your master apprentice. You can get married if you want to, and then you got your party matching, which is funny because you've got some people who, you know, level 86 fighter, kind of looking for a group and stuff like that, but you also have a lot of people use this for selling stuff, things like that. So let's get this quest. I think this one will actually level us up. Next, yes, get it, next. All right. And it didn't level us up. We only got some money for doing that quest. There's another guy flying around. And you actually do get that first mount pretty early. You get it from one of the vendors. And this is one nice thing you can see here. Return scroll room, and these become very valuable because when you pick up a bunch of quests, a lot of times when you're in certain levels, you'll pick up a whole bunch of quests and you'll head out to certain areas. And then you'll complete all those quests, but you're really far from town. So you use those scrolls to quickly zoom back here, turn all your quests in. You see when you do your quests, they've got rewards as far as items are concerned, and they do a good job of denoting which ones are for your class. So we picked that one up, and we're going to go ahead and equip it. So there we go, we got some new boots. And this guy has a couple of quests for us. You can see a couple different colored cats for mounts, things like that. So you can see he's got a lot of these NPCs will have the quest list, especially when they have a quest for you. Sometimes they'll have multiple quests, and they'll have like, you know, one or two. So we're going to go ahead and do that one first, pick that one up. Easy enough. He wants us to go kill more imps and a hero slime. And then he also has this imp leader. So we'll begin that one and pick that one up also. And there we go, and we'll teach him a lesson. So let's move on, because I think we have a few other guys over here that have quests for us that we want to pick up. Yeah, we have two more down here. But the thing is, as far as going back to using your home, you can't just vendor anywhere. You have to actually be in the marketplace or be in certain areas. And when you vendor, you can either be a buyer or a seller. So you can set yourself up to purchase items that other people have. You can set the price that you want to buy them at, or you can sell the items that you have in your inventory, and then people, as they walk by, they can see the items that you have, and then they can actually buy those off of you. There's a different mount, a little scorpion that guy was cruising around on. Now this is the town chief, Romanus, and he has a couple of beginner quests, but he also has a lot of quests that go along with the initial kingdom quest stuff. So he's talking more about guild stuff right now, so we're going to complete that quest, get a little bit of coin. Let's begin this quest. Heard you were looking for me. Slime Kingdom. So there we go. He's talking about the first. We need to go take out these guys. And you can do these. Now these quests, a lot of times, you can either go out or you can find these. And let's bring up that one real quick. So there you go. So you can see the King Slime Kingdom. That is actually inside of the first Kingdom quest. Now we don't have the ability to get it yet because we're not level 5. But we can go out real quick, get level 5, and then we can queue ourselves up for the Kingdom Quest anywhere we are. You can see I went to all those people. There is one more over here that she has a quest for me, but there's also, the good thing is she has something that I want to show you guys. So it's good that we're able to cruise over here. And you can see here, that guy, these little icons come up showing you different things. Here's a couple people with stuff for sale. And you can see he's purchasing. He wants to purchase different scrolls, essentially, so if you have those scrolls you can sell to him. And then this person is selling, but it looks like everything he had for sale actually did get purchased off of him. And let's go ahead and talk to the storage keeper, Reina. So let's begin the quest that she has, and she wants us to go ahead and take out some more board imps. So it's nice we do have some overlap as far as like the imps and stuff like that. So we'll be able to get out there real quick, and when we're killing one, we'll get credit for a couple of different guys. And she also has the storage, and you could see in here, because the storage overlaps between all the characters that I have on this server, all the items that I have from my different characters on the other server are also in here. So I could take and I can grab, let's say like that, for this character, and then I can use those items to create things for this new character. It's kind of a nice little feature that they have, and it allows you to also trade things back and forth between your characters without having to, you know, give it to one guy or give it to another and things like that. So it is a really neat feature. And you can see here I have just tons and tons of regions, because you get those things just hand over fist pretty much as far as the different regions and stuff like that are concerned. Let's see what we have. We want to go up this way and head out of town. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's trip inside the den. Don't forget to subscribe and keep yourself updated as each new episode is released. If you'd like to play or learn more about Fiesta, you can read our full review at mmoden.com or just click the link in the description. Till next time, thanks for watching.